Good morning, students. Welcome back to the next maths class, that is the second chapter in your mathematics textbook, fractions. We have already learned in the previous years what is fraction and all its types. Once again, let's have an introduction. Fractions. It's a numerical quantity that is not a whole number. What is fraction? We can say a numerical quantity that is not a whole number. Otherwise, a small or tiny part or an amount or a proportion of something. A small or a tiny part, amount or a proportion of something. In another word, a fraction simply tells us how many parts of a whole we have. A fraction simply tells us how many parts of a whole we have. The proper definition, we can just learn, it's given there. The numbers of the form A by B, where A and B are natural numbers, are known as fractions. Once again, the numbers of the form A by B, where A and B are natural numbers, are known as fractions. In A by B, A is called numerator, B is called denominator. We can recognize a fraction by the slash or the line that is given between two numbers. The number above the slash or above the line is called numerator. The number below the slash or the line is called denominator. So always a fraction will be in the form of A by B. Hope you have understood this much. Now we shall go on to the various types of fractions. Various types of fractions. The first type we have decimal fractions. Decimal fractions. A fraction whose denominator is any of the numbers 10, 100, 1000, etc. is called a decimal fraction. What is a decimal fraction, children? A fraction whose denominator is any of the numbers 10, 100, 1000, etc. That is the powers of 10. If then it is called a decimal fraction. Examples are given below. 5 by 10, 25 by 100, 583 by 1000, etc. And why they are called decimal fractions? Because of the denominators. The next one, the second type, we have vulgar fractions. A fraction whose denominator is a whole number other than 10, 100, 1000, etc. is called a vulgar fraction. That means in this type of fractions, the denominators will not be the powers of 10. It will not be 10, 100, 1000, etc. It will be another natural number. For example, 23 by 50, 3 by 20, 35 by 62. Let's move on. We have the third type of fractions, that is proper fractions. We have already learned what is proper fraction. A fraction whose numerator is less than its denominator is called proper fraction. A fraction whose numerator is less than its denominator is called a proper fraction. That means in the given fraction, the numerator will be smaller than the denominator. The numerator will be smaller than the denominator. These type of fractions are called proper fractions and their value will be always less than 1. Look at the given examples. Moving on, that is improper fractions. We have improper fraction, the opposite of proper fraction. A fraction whose numerator is more than or equal to its denominator is called improper fraction. A fraction whose numerator is more than or equal to its denominator is called an improper fraction. And their value will be always equal to or greater than 1. For example, 12 by 5, 65 by 40, 35 by 35. And their value will be improper fractions. Their value will be always equal to 1 or more than 1. Next, the fifth type of fractions we have mixed fractions. Mixed fraction. When we hear the word mixed itself, we can understand here it is a combination of something. In mixed fraction, we can say it is a combination of something. Combination of what? It is a combination of a whole number and a fraction. A number which can be expressed as the sum of a natural number and a proper fraction. The number which can be expressed as the sum of a natural number and a proper fraction is called a mixed fraction. And another word we can say it's a combination of a natural number and a proper fraction. Example 2, 1 by 2, 6, 3 by 5, etc. Please note, if the numerator and the denominator of a fraction are both multiplied by the same non-zero number, then its value is not changed. If the numerator and the denominator of a fraction are both multiplied by the same non-zero number, then its value is not changed. This, in the coming type of fractions, we can see this. Equivalent fractions. A given fraction is said to be equivalent when the fraction obtained by multiplying or dividing its numerator and denominator by the same non-zero number. Like for example, we have 2 by 3. We can get another fraction which is equal to its value, equal to 2 by 3. How? Whenever we multiply any number by 1, we have no value change. Value is not changing. Like 2 multiplied by 1. 2 multiplied by 1, we have 2 only. 2 is equal to 2. Value does not change. So, 2 by 3 is a fraction given here. So, if we want to get another fraction equal to its value, then we have to multiply with 1 only here. So, in fraction, the value of 1 is equal to, when the numerator and denominator is same, that's equal to 1. In fraction, if the numerator and the denominator is same, it will be equal to 1. So, we are multiplying with a 2 by 2, 3 by 3, 4 by 4 and so on. Thereby, we get different fractions, but it will be equal to the value of 2 by 3 because it is equal to the way that we are multiplying to with 1. Hope it is clear to you. Moving on with like fractions. Like fractions, fractions having the same denominator. So, if there are 2 or 3 fractions given, if all these fractions are having same denominator, for example, 5 by 9, 2 by 9, 7 by 9, 3 by 9, all these given fractions, the denominators are 9. They are equal. Fractions having the same denominator but different numerator. They are called like fractions. Now, unlike fractions. We have next unlike fractions. Here, fractions having different denominator. The fractions are having different denominator. 2 by 5, 6 by 9, 12 by 15, etc. They are called unlike fractions. The last one we have irreducible fractions. A fraction a by b is said to be irreducible or in lowest term if HCF of a and b is 1. That means if you have a fraction, given fraction that we cannot make into lowest term, then it is called irreducible fractions. If HCF of A and B is other than 1, then A by B is said to be reducible. Hope it is clear to you. Once again I can say fraction. Fraction is simply tells us how many parts of a whole we have. It is the proper definition. The numbers of the form A by B, where A and B are natural numbers, are known as fractions. Then we have numerator and denominator. Then the various types of fractions: decimal fractions, vulgar fractions, proper fractions, improper fractions, mixed fraction, equivalent fractions, like fractions, unlike fractions, and the last one, irreducible fractions as well as reducible fractions. Hope it is clear to you. Just go through it, learn the definition with examples, and in next class we can have the exercises. Thank you.